everyone. Welcome to Key to Escape in Nashua, New Hampshire. There's lots of parking around the facility, and it's all free. It's pretty great. This is our first destination of the day, so let's go and see what they got for us.
What's going on, everybody? It is Brandon from EscapeTheRoomers. Bright and early, we are in Nashua, New Hampshire. First one for the second day of our tour in New Hampshire, and we are at Key to Escape. I'm with John. John, how are you, sir?
I'm awesome.
Found it out. Laura, how are you?
Wonderful.
They are the owners of Key to Escape, and we're gonna try their room Blind Tiger today. Hopefully we get out of that early and we can maybe venture into another one as well. But first I do want to ask you, when did you guys open?
We opened in August 2016.
Wow, 2016.
We just celebrated our 5th anniversary.
Yep.
Wow,
Awesome.
congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Also, I should say to everyone out there, happy Escape Room Day. Today is Escape Room Day. I don't know, did you guys know that? Yeah, all right, so we're all celebrating today. And then, I don't know, you can't really tell from here, but we're gonna give you a tour of the space because it is massive, 2 floors. How many games do you have available here?
We have
We have 5 themed rooms with space for a 6th.
Space for 6, so you can max out at total of 6 rooms.
Correct.
Wow, that is insane.
Yep.
And then you also have party rooms though.
We currently have 2 party rooms. Yes.
2 party rooms.
Yep.
I'm assuming one is on each floor.
Correct.
And,
Yep.
wow. All right. Well, we're gonna get a tour and check out some of sneak peeks of inside of these rooms. So, John, are most of the rooms upstairs?
Yep, 4 of the 5 are upstairs. So
Ooh, can we take a peek?
sure, let's head up.
Let's go. So, everybody, we are standing in one of their rooms, which is called the Incident. You can tell it's a little bit sci-fi space themed, so it looks really, really cool. We're only showing you a corner because we don't want to give it all away. But I do have a question for you. We love asking owners who develop and build their own games, what is an obstacle that you face while creating one of your rooms?
So I had an idea for an electronic puzzle that I don't have the brain to figure out how to implement. So I asked John to figure out how to build it, and it took him about 2 games, but we finally got it into the Blind Tiger, our newest room.
Ooh.
I would say, so doing things like that, working through an idea to then actually being able to implement it is one of the biggest things that we face, because I don't have any technology mind, so I can't help with that type of stuff.
Yeah, she always asks she has this vision, right, but she doesn't have the background to figure out how to actually make it happen.
Yeah.
And you guys will be playing this one later, so I don't want to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually had figured out a way to do it, and then there was an easy way to override it. So I had to basically double all the technology
wow.
that I had in the game. So
How long did it take you to figure out how to do it?
That one? It was a week or 2 probably total, because it's
on that one game.
On that one game.
Yep.
It takes us about 4 months to put together a room.
Wow, very cool. So Laura, tell me, what room are we in right now? What is the name of this one?
This is the Western Whistle.
Oh, are there drinks provided in here somewhere?
Maybe. You gotta find them.
You gotta get out. You gotta need a victory in order to get a drink.
Exactly.
So we want to know, because it sounds like you guys do a great job at your maintenance, but due to the pandemic, what have you had to implement to accommodate the customers?
We only had to change a couple of things actually. So I'm fairly OCD and rigid as far as scheduling and stuff goes. So we already were doing private games. We already had hand sanitizer in the rooms. Our staff's already trained in wiping down the rooms in between games. So things that we changed was, instead of building a sixth room in the facility, we sacrificed that space and we're using our party or conference rooms as setup rooms instead.
Okay.
So that we can safely maintain 6 feet of distance between us and customers. We also do one-way traffic through the building now, so you come into the lobby but you leave through the back door, so that
Like a
you're less
train.
likely to cross paths with other customers. And we implemented individual air purifiers into each game now. They're not that pretty, but they're safer for everyone. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yep.
We are in another one of their fantastic rooms, and this one is called the House in the Woods. I believe this is a Hansel and Gretel theme, but just because of all the candy that's around here. And I feel like I'm inside of a log cabin-ish feel. You correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. So I do want to ask you, John, what is your most popular game? What do most customers, opt for when they come here to book a game?
First of all, it depends on the players, okay? But our most popular is the House in the Woods because it has the greatest dynamic. It can go from kids, kid-friendly, all the way up to adults. Some adults think it's too easy until they play. Then they realize, because of our ability to change the difficulty levels, that this becomes a very fun game.
Oh, so are you able to change the difficulty levels in all the rooms or just?
Every single room.
Oh, that's great.
We use, now all of them have at least 3 difficulties.
Yeah.
This one happens to be the only one right now that has kid-friendly. And we actually have standard, right, and we have challenging as well. And then so it's really kind of neat. And we have beginner, I forgot beginner.
Right.
We have beginner, and then we have standard,
standard
and then we
basic
have
level.
challenging, but this is the only one that actually has the kid-friendly.
Oh, wow.
So it gets used all the time. It's I won't say by far, but it is definitely the most run room of the weekend.
And do you send out like a questionnaire form to gauge what type of level the player is or that they're looking for?
They pick that when they book the room.
When they book the room.
So they can say, things like, do we wear a mask or not? What level they can play? We have guidelines they can read on if you've played 10 games before and with like 1 or 2 hints, you might be ready for challenging. Okay, or more. But if you've never played before, a lot of people will pick standard or challenging, and we tell them, if you pick challenging and you've never played before, bring a lunch, because the success rate is basically 0.
Right.
If you've never played before, because they just don't know how to think about the game. So.
Right, absolutely. This also seems like a marriage between Cece's favorite genre and my genre of having Disney mixed with a little bit of airiness. So we love this type of theme as well.
Well, this is just so, you can't play this game without having fun. You just leave with a smile on your face. It's just a great run.
It looks like a lot of fun. We are standing inside of their control room. As you can see, they have a really nice setup. It looks like you have obviously have cameras for each room.
Yes.
How many computers do you have here for?
Oh, in this room, I think there's 12 computers.
Wow.
Some of
Okay.
them are just small and hidden like that. But.
Yeah, okay. We love asking this question because while you're in here, what are some of the craziest things you've seen players do on camera, or funny things?
Oh, I mean, we've seen lots of things. To drunk people rolling around and talking to themselves. I think one of my favorite stories is we have a guy, and he's played the same room, I think 4 or 5 times. And each time he comes in, he brings a different girl. And he's like perfect. He doesn't bearingly answer all of the clues. They usually get out within 50 to 60 minutes exactly. and we never say anything. We recognize him every time he comes in, and he just started playing a different room with a different girl, so we anticipate we're going to see him more frequently again, I'd say. We'll see.
I think this guy is like a serial repeater, because we've heard this at another location where a guy brings this a different girl every time. He might be changing locations too.
Locations, maybe. He doesn't want to be found out.
You should put his picture on the wall now.
You've
seen this guy.
Mr. Escape Room.
Mr. Escape Room, yes.
I love it. So do you have a name for this guy, or you're just calling him Mr. Escape Room?
We know his actual name, so when we see him book, we recognize him, but we don't have a nickname for him because we use his actual name.
His name is Casanova, right?
It is now.
So Laura, you play a lot of escape rooms?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
As much as I can.
Well, I'm assuming because you're a huge fan of escape rooms, and a lot of these owners who open up their own companies were inspired somehow, or play a lot of games. What was one that stood out for you? Well, it doesn't have to be a favorite. It could be something that was memorable, or if you want to give a shout out to another company. What is one that?
I would say two.
Okay.
One is EscapeTheroomers in Arlington, Mass. Because they built the jail cell in an actual jail cell. The environment is just super cool. Like, how do you beat being in a real jail cell? Right. And my other favorite, my personal favorite, and a lot of my staff's favorite as well, is the Sanctuary at Concord Escape Rooms.
Oh, nice.
The immersion in there is super cool. They liked a lot of the games, and it was fun for team building for the whole staff to go and play it. I really like the way that the team there, they work the same way that John and I do, where they have like a balance of a creative and a tech mind. Their attention to detail and their immersion feels very similar to what we do here. So we really like their games up there.
Awesome. Yeah, shout out to EscapeTheroomers and Escape Room Concord. So John, what room are we standing in right now? This is it looks like
it's the Cuckoo's Nest.
Padded room. Cuckoo's Nest, okay.
Very good.
Yeah, shout out to Jack Nicholson, one of my favorite movies, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But we want to get to know you a little bit better. What is something most people don't know about you? Like outside of the escape room industry and what you do on a daily basis, what is something that most people want to know about John?
Well, most people don't know that I'm actually a naked pole dancer.
Not
so much, really. Not really.
I was gonna say, like, hey, take it away.
So, on the other hand, what I do 2 events a year. One is a scholarship. We give a 4-year scholarship out at Alvin High School, and we also do a blood drive every year in name of my deceased wife.
Oh, wow, that's so nice. Okay.
So that keeps us really busy in the springtime, for sure.
Great. And is there somewhere they can visit, to get more information on this?
There's jeanniebarkley.org is the website for her scholarship and when we run our blood drives.
Great. Make sure you guys visit that. We'll have it down below. Well, hey, John, thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to try to Blind Tiger today. And make sure you check out our website for our review and what we thought of the game. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. You'll get a sneak peek of the entire space that they have here. Also, a little bit of each room and a trailer of the Blind Tiger. And you'll know what to expect when you get over here to Nashua, Massachusetts for Key to Escape. Peace out.
Good luck. Yeah, InvAsian. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Locked in, 60 minutes to escape. Think before you move, there's no room for mistakes. You got what it takes.